In a world that demands more every day, it's time to shift focus to balance and well-being with the Wellness Wealth Collective. Start earning instantly with 80% affiliate commissions, transforming both your health and wealth simultaneously. Our exclusive health transformation guides provide expert advice for stress relief, weight management, and emotional well-being. Tailor your journey with our guided wellness channels focused on mental clarity, body transformation, or spiritual growth. Access a treasure trove of digital wellness products to sustain a healthier lifestyle, and a PLR vault with hundreds of recipes. Here, wellness meets wealth. Improve your health while building an income stream. Join the Wellness Wealth Collective and transform your life with a supportive community by your side.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live launch for my girl, Coach Rugel Buggs and her team. I am your host, Lisa Liza Supreme, the brand innovator. What we're doing right now, ladies, if you're backstage, if you can just share the live, what you have to do is go on Facebook and find the live, right? And just share it out to your communities. That's what we'll do for a second. And then we're going to invite Miss Bugs up, my lovely coach, Lady Bug, to the stage to let you guys know why we are all here, okay? So I'm on like 3 devices right now, guys, and I'm super excited. I am so excited for Miss Rugel because she has been working behind the scenes extremely hard in bringing together women who are all dedicated to help us achieve our wellness goals, right? And get an early start with that, if that makes sense. Okay. So, Coach Ladybug, are you here? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, yes. I'm on a computer, I'm on a laptop, I'm on the phone.
You're everywhere.
We everywhere. We are everywhere. We are
I hear you.
everywhere. So listen, what we need to do, ladies, is just share the live, and you're gonna find it on Facebook, and you
Mhm.
can actually just tap the share button. You can send it to your groups you're affiliated with. I'm going to send it to all the groups I'm affiliated with so that we can expand our reach because I'm super excited for what Rugel has done. Okay. Rugel, you want to
Yes,
start out
ma'am.
and tell the people why we are here?
We are here because I had a dream. I had a passion for just health in general. Being 64, I'll be 65 in about 6 months. I want to make sure that women in our age group continue to do just that, stay healthy, stay fit, so we can be able to run around with our grandkids and keep up with, you know, the youth. They say that the 60 is the new 40. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I eat right. I try to work out 3 to 4 times a week. And I wanted to be able to make sure that women in our age group do the same thing. So this collective, I've been dreaming about this forever, just having a group of women under the same mindset, doing the same thing in their own little niche. I have a coach that she's a yoga instructor, and so she's going to be coming on live with Zoom meetings for you to be able to do Zoom classes together. I have Marlene that is a fire girl. She's a firecracker. She's a great motivator. She's holistic motivator as well. I have Paula that's coming on as a coach. She's a holistic certified. Uh, then she'll be bringing in different type of recipe cards and showing you how because she has different type of allergies, she uses different type of recipes and meals to help with her allergies and what have you. So we have a treasure chest full of things to offer you. It's just not talking about it. We're walking the walk, and we're going to help you walk that walk as well. Good enough for you, Miss Lisa? Can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm sharing the live out because I want people to see you and this greatness that you have pulled together. And you also have the team here with us. Well, a few of them are here. They made it. Would you ladies like to come up and introduce yourselves? First, let's bring up Marlene. Hi, Miss Marlene.
Good morning, Rugel.
Hey, Marlene.
Coach Lisa. I am excited to be with you all this morning.
Great.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about your Knockout Queen and your channel, what you're going to be offering us.
Yes, first of all, I want to say I am so honored to be part of the Wellness Collective because I feel that we all have a story that we need to share, some type of challenge that we've overcome, and our health became a priority, right? And so one of the things that I want to share as the Knockout Queen is that I had a brain aneurysm, and that was as a result of me not having a balanced life, right? Being stressed and not putting myself as a priority. And so what I did was I now have rearranged my life since then. I enforce self-care. And my goal now is to empower other women and show them how they can knock out their internal barriers and also the obstacles that they think they're facing on a daily basis, and how to knock those out so that they can pursue right what God has called them to do. And I offer women spiritual food, spiritual nourishment, the things that we need to empower ourselves on a daily basis to do, because I had to learn the hard way. And I know that things happen to us in life, Rugel, that we have to overcome. We think, we're handling it because we serve in so many roles. I know that you're a grandmother, right? And Coach Lisa is a mother. As women, we multitask and we always put ourselves last, and we're being affected in some type of way. And so that is why I'm here. I'm so glad I'm part of this, because we all need to work together.
Most definitely. Thank you for being here, Marlene, the Knockout Queen. And guys, she is hosting the channel called Fierce and Fearless.
Yes.
Nothing else to say. Fierce and fearless. Okay. So let's welcome Miss Kenyetta to the stage so that she can introduce herself as well.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I just want to personally thank Rugel for giving me the opportunity to be a coach on this platform. I think it's an amazing way for me to be able to work on my goals and support other women on their goals. So as an entrepreneur, my name is Kenyetta, and as an entrepreneur, I'm a part of Flex and Flow Fitness. It's and the reason why I started it is because I wanted to be able to motivate people to work out. It's very important as we get older to be able to keep our bodies healthy, because health is the only thing that you have in this world. If you don't have anything else, once you have your health, you can do anything that you want to do on this planet. So it's very important. And as a personal trainer and a yoga enthusiast, I think it's important to incorporate different types of movements to keep us, as we get older. I'm 56. So as I get older, I like to be able to keep my body moving. And it's hard, waking up to go to the gym 3 or 4 days a week at 4:30 in the morning. It's a challenge. And as I motivate myself, I want to be able to motivate other people to do the same. We can do this. And if it's something that you really want to do, I'm here to push you to get you to the next level, because it's what I do for myself, and I want to do it for other people as well. So I just appreciate the opportunity with you ladies, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody has to offer as it relates to food and motivation, because I think we're all here to motivate each other. That's what we're here for. Thank you.
Definitely. Absolutely. Rogel, do you have anything to add to that?
Can't hear you. Oh, I
Okay,
can't hear her.
Yep, you muted. So absolutely. What we have today is a collective of women who are bringing you an opportunity to achieve your wellness goals while earning at the same time, right? So we'll make that a little bit more clear in a little while, but we wanted you to meet a few of the coaches who are here on stage with us. Ladies, if you haven't already, I'm still trying to share the live out, but I believe the stream made it private, right? So we'll have to go to the private event and actually invite individuals that you want to see this video. But other than that, we will keep going. So, Rogel, what is the Wellness Wealth Collective? What is it? You muted. You're on mute.
You can hear me.
Yeah, now we can.
All right, perfect. What was your question again, Donald?
What is the Wellness Wealth Collective? If you could put it in 2 sentences, what is the Wellness Wealth Collective?
A collective of ladies on one mindset, and our goal is to help other women achieve their wealth and health goals. Not just about money. It's not about a business. The business is in enhancing people, transforming people. People are taking medication for high blood pressure when maybe all you need to do is just move a little bit and stop taking those medications. So what we're trying to do is remove all the medications that you may have been taking and start living a more healthier lifestyle, transitioning your body, mind, body, and your soul. So we have, holistic healing. Paula's not with us, but she's going to be our holistic coach. We have spiritual healing and coaching and motivation from Coach Marlene with the Knockout Queen. And then we have a natural flow of things with Flex and Flow. She's going to be doing yoga classes for you outdoors. So we're trying to mix everything together under one umbrella. I've had this dream forever. I was talking to Coach Lisa before. I've been in an exercise state of mind since I was a child. Brief little story. My dad would take me walking. We live in Tampa, Florida. If anybody knows from the difference between Tampa and Ybor City, it's a couple of miles. So when I was growing up, I was chubby, very chubby, to the point that my mom had to buy me chubby clothes, pants, and she would have to take them up in the waistline. So I had to wear husky jeans. Okay. That's how chubby I was. My daddy was not going to allow his little girl to be walking around in husky jeans. So he would take me walking every Friday night. We would go walking from Lincoln Gardens. Those that are in Tampa know where Lincoln Gardens is at, all the way to Ybor City. We did that once a week. That right there instilled in me to start being healthy. Stop eating all of the hamburgers and the hot dogs. We didn't have that growing up. Our treat was maybe a hamburger on a Friday or Saturday. That was it. We didn't do fast foods. My mother stayed home, so we had home meals every day, vegetables every day. We didn't have sodas, pops, things like that, Kool-Aid. We drank Tang. So it's just been instilled from me since a child. And I've just been like that all my life. And I want to be able to help other women do the same thing. And I think we were.
Yeah, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what I love about.
We're good?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix the sound on the systems. But what I love about you, Rogel, is that you came from a background where your parents believed in a healthy, holistic lifestyle. And we don't see a lot of that today. So what do you have to say about the way you grew up compared to what families are doing now? Like, what do you have to say to that?
I would say I know a lot of families now, they're two two people are out there working. So you have no one probably at home preparing meals when you get home. Both of you guys are tired. So I do believe at least have one meal a week, a home cooked meal once a week, at least. Pick a day out of the week. Everybody needs to sit down to the table together. Share what you did, share the good things, the bad things, the highs and the lows at the dinner table. That's what I grew up. Every dinner we ate at the dinner table together. We didn't go, somebody was sitting over here, somebody sitting out there, somebody sitting over there, somebody's watching the TV. We didn't do that growing up. Everybody sat at the dinner table together every single meal. And I know that's probably hard to do right now because of the way, you have two people in a household working. You're not going to be able to have that type of get to the table every evening for a dinner. But at least once a week, try to prepare something and sit together as a family and just enjoy each other's company, share your highs and share your lows together, at least once a week.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, Rugel, let's get to the nitty gritty of what people can expect to learn from you. And of course, we as coaches, we all provide solutions to, the problems that we want to solve, right? And so for you, your solution to certain health issues, even illnesses, is the Wellness Wealth Collective, right? Mm-hmm. But let's talk a little bit about why, right? Because a lot of you don't know that Rugel is a survivor of breast cancer. Mm-hmm. And tell us, Rugel, what was that like? Like, from then, I know going through it was probably, oh my gosh, like what just happened to me? Mm-hmm. But in order to overcome something like that, you have to have some type of willpower.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a mental thing.
Talk about that.
Mm-hmm. I'm 8 years thriving. I'm not surviving. I'm 8 years thriving. I'm so thankful that I went and got checked early. Thanks to my husband. He brings it up all the time that he saved my life because I'm the type of person, if I'm not bleeding out of my eyes or nose or mouth, I'm not going to the doctor. But now I do. He forced me to go. We used to go on our birthdays to get our physical. And so I actually got my physical it was in March because my birthday is in April because we were doing something in April. So we went early. So they did find the pin needle, just the tip of that needle right there. That's the size of my breast cancer. If you look at the tip of a pin, that's how the size of my cancer spot was. So I had no lumps. I had no soreness or tenderness of my nipples, none of that. And if I had not have gone to my physical, I would have never found out that I had breast cancer. I knew in my spirit that something was going on because, once again, my mother is a breast cancer survivor. My sister has had breast cancer. My mother removed one of her breasts. My sister removed both hers. So when it came to me, when they sit you back in that room with a box of tissues, I knew what time it was. And I had already mentally prepared myself. And that's another thing that you, as survivors, you have to understand. You have to mentally get there. So I had already mentally prepared myself that I was going to hear that I'm going to have breast cancer. And they did tell me that it was not an invasive type of cancer. It was a cancer that they found quickly and was able to do something about it. They wanted to put me through so many treatments. They wanted to do chemo. They wanted to do hormone treatments. They wanted to do all kinds of treatments. And I said, no invasive treatments, no aggressive treatments. That's not my jam. Okay. I'm too active to be going back and forth to chemo treatments, radiation treatments. I didn't want that. So I elected to have both of my breasts removed, which I did. And they reconstructed my nipples because a lot of people don't realize that cancer does come back in your nipples if you go in and just take the cancer out and then, go on with life. Later on down the line, your nipples can develop and can have cancer in them, and without even notifying, you won't even know about it until it's too late. So So they actually removed everything. I had my breast reconstructed with the body tissue that I have, my fupa. You know, every woman has a fupa. So they took the tissue from my fupa to reconstruct my breasts. My nipples are, I have tattoos on my nipples. My nipples were actually, the areola rather, was tattooed. And then the nipple, they reconstructed that with body tissue from my stomach and other parts of my body. So now I'm living a healthy life. When I first got over my, I think it's 6 weeks, they put me with the expanders on. And the expanders, what that does, it expands the muscles in your breast so that you could be able to have the other tissue employed rather after you were 6 weeks. After that 6 weeks, I was working out still under doctor's care, still working out. As I was telling Lisa, that was 8 years ago. I don't think I can go up and down the high school bleachers now, but I did 8 years ago, going up and down the high school. It was just, to me, God gave me a second chance. So I was going to do something about it. I wasn't just going to mope around and have a pity party about, oh, what was me? I got cancer. What am I going to do? How am I going to look without my breast? My breast did not define who I was, just like my hair does not define who I am. So I'm happy. I started eating properly. I don't fry foods as much. I use my air fryer. And I was telling a young lady, she was texting me as I was preparing for the launch here. She was saying, I had a post on, about fried foods. How do you cook your fish? She said she fries her fish. I'm like, I'm not a fan of fried foods. Use your air fryer. Use vegetables. Get brown rice. Leave white rice alone. Do raw sugar. Leave white sugar alone. So just be mindful of those things. And another thing a lot of people don't realize is that cancer loves sugar. Cancer loves sugar. I mean, we have, everybody has a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth, but I'm mindful enough to know that cancer loves sugar. So I don't overindulge in my sugar. I gotta have my chocolate every once in a while. Everybody does. I don't want you to go cold turkey, but I do want you to be mindful that cancer loves sugar.
Wow, that's interesting, Rochelle. I am so grateful for this lesson. Like, this is so powerful in my eyes. Just that in itself, the knowledge that you probably obtained while going through your situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to know, like, what can I do different, right? But overall, were you just automatically determined to beat this thing, or did you have your down days?
I did have a down day, and I spoke about that. I was on a podcast 2 weeks ago about surviving cancer, and we talked about our down days. I think my down day was when I came home from the hospital and they had me bandaged up. And because they took a lot of muscle tissue and body tissue from my lower stomach area, it was hard for me to walk upright. I was teasing someone. I said, I don't know why people spend all that money for tummy tucks. Don't they know that stuff hurts? It hurts. So basically, God has a sense of humor. I had a tummy tuck and I had my breasts reduced because I was a healthy breasted woman prior to my surgery. But going back to the mental thing, when I came home, I was wrapped and I went to my bathroom. My husband wasn't in there. It was just me, myself in the mirror. And I took the Band-Aids off and I saw myself. I saw the scars that I had, Yes, tears did come to my eyes. Yes, I looked like a monster. My chest was flat and I had scars. But you know what? I had to shake it off. I literally shook my head and said, stop. You are here. You're healthy. You're not taking any kind of medication. You're not taking radiation. You're not taking any chemo. Shake it off. And I literally shook my head like that, dried my tears, wrapped myself back up, and left that part. That part I left in the bathroom. That part I left in the mirror.
Yeah. I didn't definitely come back. Yeah. And because in my mind, I'm like, in order to survive anything, one, you have to have the mindset and the willpower, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to say to anyone who is going through anything but that strength to just wake up and say, wait a minute, I'm going to try at least, right? And so I do admire you for that. And like I said, wellness is about more than just like physical ailments, right? We got our mind, which is interesting because what your channel in the collective is called what, Rochelle?
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind,
so that's
body, and soul.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is full circle what it takes to heal or to be guided on every level of wellness, right? But what's insane is that people get the opportunity to earn on their journeys.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that part. Let's talk about the money because I think that's what people need to know, right? They need that motivation, right? Let's talk about the money of the Wealth Collective.
Let's talk about the business part of it. The business part of it, because it's not all about the money. And this business part is not for you to just make a lot of money to pay your cell phone bill. We're not talking about that cell phone bill money. We're not talking about that. We're talking about an opportunity for you to share this journey with other women. There's women out there that are going through and struggling and don't know who to talk to. They may be single parents, okay? They may have just went through a breakup and still going through this journey. I was fortunate enough to have a supportive partner, okay? Everybody may not have that supportive partner when they're going through some type of ailment, okay? And once again, you know, an ailment cannot be just a physical ailment. It could be a mental ailment, okay? And not knowing who to go to, but if you have some kind of support like this, that you have a coach of now we have two other ladies that are not with us right now. We have Vanya. She's going to be a vegan chef that's going to be able to demonstrate live foods. We have Paula that we talked about a little bit earlier. She's our certified holistic coach. But this is an opportunity for you to be able to share this with other women. Okay. And when you share this with other women, they latch onto it. They start going through different channels and say, you know what? I have another friend that's going through the same thing. She might like this. Okay. So now I've shared it with Susie. I shared it with Jane. I shared it with Tamika. And these ladies that I've shared that with, they are able to receive 80% commission off of whatever they sell. It's a complete package. You don't have to add anything to it. We put it all together for you. And these ladies came on. I mean, like I said, I hand chose them. I looked at their pages. Coach Marlene, I looked at your page without you even me knowing. I was checking you out, girl. I'm like, she's going to be a part of my team. This is what I need. I already knew KJ, so I know where she was going. I know her and our mindset. We're with the same mindset when it comes to eating and working out. She's in that 50 range. I'm in that 60 range. So in the back of my mind, sometimes I try to compete with her, but I know I can't.
Listen, I'm right there with you too. Okay. I'm 54, so I'm right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she'll post, I just ran 2 miles. So I'm gonna get on my back.
I love that though.
That's what we need. That's what we need. We need to be able to motivate each other, push each other. You know, we all about competition. We may not say it, but we are.
We are.
You know,
we're motivated. Yes.
Exactly. But it's that healthy competition that's going to make us better. As long as it's making me better, I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I'm all for that healthy competition to make me better. So getting back to
if I'm not mistaken, is one of the ladies, she's a bit younger than the rest of us, right?
Yeah.
So that brings me right to who is this for? Who
Everybody.
is the Wellness Collective for?
Everybody. That just tells you right there, it's for everybody.
Everybody. Absolutely.
Everybody.
And so I know they see us women up here, and how does it benefit men as well?
Good question. I have one gentleman that's in my wealth. I have another channel, another group called Wealth Wellness Wealth. That's another group that I also have on Facebook, and I hope they're watching as well. And there's gentlemen on that group that chime in and want to know because they're single. Okay, their wives have passed away, so they're widowers. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to keep themselves healthy because what? Wives, we did that for them.
Yeah.
We did that for them. We cooked for them. We prepared foods for them. Now that their wives or their other halves are no longer there, they don't know where to go to. You know what they're doing? They're getting prepackaged foods delivered to them at the door. That's what they're doing. This one gentleman said that's what he's done. He has prepackaged foods delivered to his door. I said, stop that. We've got recipe cards that you can use.
Absolutely.
Okay. We have a young lady that, you know, if you need motivating, get a pad out in your living room, go into her Zoom channel, and she will walk you through how to do different type of movements to stretch yourself. Okay. We don't stretch when we're supposed to. She's going to help you do that. Okay. And then once again, then you have Coach Marlene that's going to fire you up, get you fired up, get you motivated, get you spiritually there. So we have the mind, the body. I am so excited. You have no idea. This goes. It's a landscape. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Our territory can just go anywhere and everywhere and meet anybody and everybody's needs.
Yeah, I'm super excited because I used to love to dance, and the only way I could keep my weight down was to dance. And when I danced, I didn't feel like I was working out, right? Where you get tired and you don't want to lift this. But I could dance for hours and hours on end. But I broke my ankle. I can't dance, and I put on weight. But what I love about this is that you're going to show us, you have the holistic recipes, right? I can start there with knowing what to buy from the grocery store and what not to buy, right? Because that has been one of my downfalls is not knowing what to buy from the store. And so you get the quick stuff, right?
Right.
The stuff with chemicals on it, right?
Preservatives.
Yep. And
sodium.
Yeah. So I love that part. And then you're going to come back and, like you said, attack the mind, the spirituality behind what are you really going through here? Let's get to the nitty gritty, because sometimes it's not always about, you know, what you ate, but why you're eating, right? I remember someone would tell me, stop living to eat.
Yes. Eat to live.
Eat to live. And
Absolutely.
so all of this is this is so powerful, guys. If you're listening out there, I want you to tap in, tag someone in the comments who you know could use this assistance. If you are someone who just needs accountability because you know you want your own wellness journey, but you don't have support, you need to tap in, comment below so that one of the ladies here can reach out to you. If you are tuning in on the replay, just hashtag replay so that someone can reach out to you as soon as possible, guys. So listen, Rugel.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you want the people to do listening in and even on the replay? What do you want to tell them?
I want to tell them that don't be afraid to reach out to someone if you're having some issues. Don't be afraid just because maybe, you know, you was on a diet before and that diet failed. And you think, well, you know, it's just one diet after another. Diet is for temporary. Lifestyle changes is what you need to think about. This is a transitional lifestyle change. So you have to now you put in your mind, I'm not going to go to the grocery store and buy those sugary things anymore because that's not in my lifestyle anymore. So what we're trying to do is just transform the way you're thinking about health, transform the way you're thinking about mental health, transform the way you think about a spiritual warfare that you may be going through, because that spiritual warfare affects everything else that's around you. So we're going to help you with that as well. So don't be mindful or shameful, you know, to reach out to us. We're here. And that's what we want to do. We want to be able to connect with you. I try to, as many times as I can, when I get a comment, to respond. And that's what we're going to do. If you receive a comment, if we get a comment, you're going to receive a comment back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's go over, guys, what is included in the Wellness Wealth Collective. When you join the Wellness Wealth Collective, I want you to look at it like an investment in your future and your wellness, right? But the amazing thing about this investment is that you get it right back, right? You get it right back in so many ways, right? So you can expect to view channels with each of the coaches, the ones here and the ones who are not here, right? You're going to learn how to create a passive income business for yourself that you can then expand on other ideas that you have, right? This is going to be a foundation for you to expand on other passions, whether it be about wellness or outside of wellness, right? So once you learn to set that portion up so that you can receive your 80% commissions for just inviting people to the Wellness Wealth Collective, you'll find a PLR vault, right? Where you will get other recipes and ideas that you can now resell on the store that we teach you how to create for free, right? So you can look forward to that coming in. Then you will dive into the coaching, the collective members themselves. You can expect daily motivation from us all. I'm not even a collective coach, but I'm going to stay in so that I can continue my accountability with these beautiful women who have probably been through what I've been through and more, and that I can continue to look up to. So that's how powerful this is, guys. All right. And so I'm looking forward to Miss Kenyatta bringing us workout sessions.
I'll be doing that. Yes. Is it possible for me to share a few words with everyone?
Please.
Okay. So I wanted to say to everyone out there in the audience, just because we're coaches, or maybe I'll speak for myself, we are not finished. It's a struggle every day for us to be able to eat healthy, to work out. So coaching you is also helping to coach me as well. So it's an everyday thing.
Accountability.
Right. It's accountability. So just because I'm doing the workouts, I have to struggle some days too to do the workout, to get it done. So it's a process for everyone. So don't think that just because we're a coach, we have made it and we're here and everything is okay. We have to do the work every day too. So how I help myself is how I'm keeping myself accountable is by helping you. So I just want them to understand that it's a struggle, not a struggle for us every day, but it's an accountability and it's something that we have to do every day. Every day we're working to be better, to eat better, to do better, to help you be better. So if I'm doing it for myself, I'm doing it for you. So I just want them to know that, it's not just one and done. Yeah.
Well said. It was like yesterday. Yesterday I went walking, and I was telling Coach Lisa, when I get in from work, the first thing I do, I got to change clothes. I got to change into my workout clothes, because if I don't, I'll stop. I'll start doing this. I'm an Aries, so I'll start doing stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
So I have to be focused. So the first thing I do when I get in is I change into my workout clothes. Okay. So I either go outside on my Peloton, I have an elliptical in the garage, or I take to the streets. So I have no excuse. If it rains outside, I can go in the garage. I want fresh air. And sometimes people don't realize you need that fresh air. You need to see something other than the four walls. Get outside. And I tell everybody, it's not how long you go. It's just go. Just go. Take 15 minutes, walk one way, turn around, do 15 minutes back the other. You've done 30 minutes.
You've done 30 minutes, right? Absolutely. It's that simple, Rougel. It's that simple. It's just that simple. Yeah. It's not.
I'm an audio book reader. Well, I don't read it. I listen to it. Get your phone. Get your headset.
Yeah.
Put on a book. Listen to the book. It's not going fast. It's not walking fast. Okay. You're going to have a nice little pace. But once you get the pace that you're comfortable with, stick with that. Okay. Listen to your book on the phone. 15 minutes one way, 15 minutes back the other. If you're feeling really froggy and you want to leap a little bit more, you want to do 20 minutes one way and 20 minutes back the other way, do that.
It's 40,
do
right?
That.
Absolutely.
You know your own body. You just move to what your body will allow you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, Coach Marlene.
Oh, definitely. I'm excited because I want to piggyback off of what Kenyatta was saying. Even though we're appearing here, we still have our issues, but we choose, we're intentional.
Right.
And like you said, Rugel, as soon as you come in for work, put your clothes on. That's something I have to work on doing. And I'm glad that you brought that up, because when I am intentional, that's what I do. And I teach, you know, when you first get up in the morning, before you get out the bed, you need to sit and check in with yourself first to see how you're doing.
Right.
Check in with yourself, see how you're doing, and make the necessary adjustments. That's part of self-care. But already have in your mind, and I'm pretty sure you do, Rugel, because you already said you do that, and also Coach Kenyatta, this is what I'm going to do today. I am going to be intentional. No matter what, when I get home today, I am going to do this. When you do that, it becomes part of your habit, and the habit turns into a pattern. But guess what? Give yourself grace, ladies. Some days are not good days for us. That's when you have to honor yourself.
Right.
And say, you know what? I don't feel great today. I am going to take out the time to rest. Because we're supposed to rest. And one verse, when you talked about that, Kenyatta, about each day, you know, we have to get up.
Right. It's a battle.
Honor yourself. You know, it reminds me of Romans 12:2, where it says to, I'll just give you the short version of it. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Come on now. Isn't that what we're doing? Isn't that what we're doing?
Yes. Renew your mind daily.
Absolutely.
Okay, and stop letting yesterday have an impact on your today, because
come on now,
found grace and mercies, right?
Right.
I'm getting excited right now, but just the fact that you are here, Rugel, to tell your story. I'm here to tell my story. Lisa has a story. Kenyatta has a story. That means that God has gave us another chance to do it again. So we need to get up and be intentional. I am going to take care of me, because my body. My body is has to be my temple. That's where it all begins.
That's body is your temple. That's where it all begins. That's where the power begins.
Yes. Yes. And that's why we have to. That's why it's holistic. I love this channel. Because one thing I've learned too, you can do all the exercises, right? And eat the right food. But if you are suffering mentally and spiritually, you're going to continue to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to break that warfare. Yep.
That's why I'm so glad, Rugel, you said you handpicked each and every one of us, because we are whole. One thing affects the other. And you want us to thrive in all areas of our life. Yeah. That's why your channel is mind, body, and spirit. And she said, sisters, we got to get it together.
Yeah, get it together.
So we can be fierce and fearless in everything that we do.
We do. Come on now.
Yes.
You know what, Marlene, I love your inspiration. You know what I mean? Because I need that today. And I'm just going to be completely transparent with you guys. Today was a rough day. I'm not even lying to you. Rough day. I went to the gym this morning and I had to do 250 squats.
Girl, please.
I'm gonna tell you, I cried. I cried during it because I wasn't feeling it today. Some days I can do it, but today was just not the day. But when Michelle said her story and she went in that bathroom and she said, "Shake it off," that's what I got to do. That's what I got. So I know that when I go back to the gym tonight, unfortunately, I gotta, whatever I'm going through, I gotta shake it off. I gotta shake it off and just, you gotta push yourself.
And I love it.
You have to push yourself.
I love it. And it's the state that you have to put yourself in.
It's a state of mind that you gotta put yourself. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, and just encourage yourself when you did all you could and you gave all you could give. Because honey, I can't do 10. So I don't know what you're crying about. At least you did 20. Unless it just hurt now. Did it hurt?
Well, it was 250. I mean, that's not.
It was burning. I bet you it was burning.
I was crying, and I was mad. But my trainer always says it doesn't matter as long as you get it done. I don't care if it takes you an hour. You get it done.
Exactly.
We just and like you said, once you're intentional about it, you can do it. But you got to put yourself in that state of mind. You know what I mean? You got to put yourself in that state of mind. And trust me, I am praying to God when I'm down there on that floor. But it's just what we have to do. It's what we got to do. Because because that's a way to it's a way of building yourself. We have to build ourselves. You got to build yourself, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, all
Yeah, I
this
love
inspiration on this channel is just going to be absolutely amazing. So it's going to help me to keep doing better and inspire everybody out there who says, I don't know if I can do it, because you can do it.
You can do
Yeah.
it. You can do it.
Yeah, the powerful thing about this is that it's something that matters. The wellness matters, right? And in coaching, we all solve problems regardless. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what it's about. But because this is wellness, because I mean, it makes me want to cry what I feel is going to happen for people. I know that even little programs that just teach people, you know, how to make a couple dollars, you know, some skills here and there. I know that that heals people. That heals people because when you find your passion, you're more likely to have better days. Like when you live a better quality of life when you are fulfilling your passions, right? But this has taken that and wellness, which matters, and put it and brought it together. That is just unheard of. I mean, they're doing it, but they're not doing it like this, right? And so here we go. So listen, that's the call that time is up, right? And I'm just gonna let Rugel come back to the stage so that she can end this moment with some words and inspiration, guys. We're gonna thank Miss Kenyatta and Coach Marlene for actually showing up today.
Yes, no problem.
Being a part of the collective, but actually being able to show up here today and support Rugel. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to give Rugel the stage to end us with a couple of words, guys. And thank you again. Thank you so much. So much. Okay.
Thank you. Once again, I just want to thank the ladies for participating. I'm so excited that what's going to take place here in the next couple of months. Right now, we've been working on this. I've been working on this project behind the scenes with Coach Lisa for now almost going on 2 months. So when I get something under my skin to do it, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to give it 150%. So I just ask that you do the same. I ask that you reach out to your friends, your Facebook followers, your friends, your family members that are maybe suffering or going through something right now and may not want to be able to talk to you about it. Let them know that there is a collective that's in place, that they could be able to come and be transformed, as you would say, transform mentally, physically, and spiritually. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm thankful for I was given this vision to do. This is something I've been wanting to do, to have a brand that encompasses everything. And if there's anything that you see that you would like more that we are not giving, let us know. And I just want to thank you for that. And thank you much again for tuning in. Take care, guys.
In a world that demands more every day, it's time to shift focus to balance and well-being with the Wellness Wealth Collective. Start earning instantly with 80% affiliate commissions, transforming both your health and wealth simultaneously. Our exclusive health transformation guides provide expert advice for stress relief, weight management, and emotional well-being. Tailor your journey with our guided wellness channels focused on mental clarity, body transformation, or spiritual growth. Access a treasure trove of digital wellness products to sustain a healthier lifestyle, and a PLR vault with hundreds of recipes. Here, wellness meets wealth. Improve your health while building an income stream. Join the Wellness Wealth Collective and transform your life with a supportive community by your side.